Hello. Today we're going to talk about the limiting belief that you may have, and that I've certainly had in the past, which is, I can't negotiate my salary. My boss sets the salary, they decide what my job is worth, and I just have to suck it up. So, while in some organisations that might be true, there are other organisations and lots of other opportunities that you might have to negotiate your salary. And if you really look into it, for example, if you know somebody else who's done it, or if you think there might be a possibility to do it, or if you're going for a new job, that's the ideal opportunity to do it. You should be able to negotiate your salary with confidence, and it's all about owning your own value. So, what are we talking about here? We're talking about maybe the idea that talking about money is rude. Okay, that's a very traditional belief and very, hard for well brought up, polite people to talk about money. But it's not rude, it's smart. Okay, we do need to get over this and, a lot of other money related limiting beliefs. We worry that we'll ruin our relationship with our boss, or we may worry that we'll feel ungrateful or seem ungrateful if we start to talk about negotiating salary. But let's face it, a lot of employers actually expect it, and they might be sitting there wondering why you haven't. They're probably not going to bring it up themselves. But you're not just asking for more money, you're demonstrating self-awareness, confidence, and that you believe that your salary should be aligned to the value that you provide. And remember, more and more these days, it's not about just getting paid for the hours that you put in, it's about getting paid for the results that you produce or the impact that you have. When you do this right, when you do it professionally and properly, negotiation shows that you understand the role, the industry, and your own value, and that last piece is really important. If you've made it to offer stage in the interview process, they already want you, okay? By the way, I should just add, the time to negotiate salary is not during your interview. The time to negotiate salary is after you've received the offer. So they already want you, and you can use that as leverage. So whether it's salary that you're negotiating, flexible working, holiday, or a budget, this is your moment. I'm going to give you 3 top tips now for negotiating without the nerves, okay? Because gets our hands all clammy, doesn't it? And makes us feel a bit uncomfortable. So, as I've said to you many times before, getting rid of the nerves can often be as simple as getting prepared. When we feel prepared, we feel more confident. So use sites like Glassdoor, company reviews, industry reports, and your network in order to find out what is the market rate. This is doing your homework. And then frame it collaboratively. So at the end of your conversation, or not at the end of your conversation, in your conversation where they've offered you the job, you could say something like, I'm really excited about this role. Based on my experience and the market, I was hoping we could discuss salary. Is there any flexibility? And that's a nice, gentle, conversational way to open up that discussion. Pause is power. So when you've asked that question, be quiet, okay? The next person to speak will be the one who has to give a little. Okay, so you don't want to give. Don't go rambling on saying something like, of course I absolutely understand if there isn't. You've just given them a get out clause, yeah? So you're going to ask, is there any flexibility? And pause, wait for them to speak. I hope that's been helpful today, because negotiation of salary is really tricky for a lot of people. Most of us just go, oh, that's the salary, great, thank you very much, goodbye. So if you have the opportunity, if you want to get a pay rise, if you feel like you're worth more and you're not sure how you're going to go about it, I hope this has been really useful for you today. If you'd like further support, further help with this, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Pop something in the comments like pay rise or something like that, and I will get in contact with you and show you how we can work together to maybe earn you some more money. You can find out more about my coaching at louisejenner.com. You can book a free clarity session there. That's the best way, really, to start working with me. It's completely free and it gives us the opportunity to find out whether we would work well together. So I look forward to meeting you at some time very soon. Tomorrow, I've only got a couple more of these limiting belief lives left, by the way. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about the limiting belief that work-life balance is impossible. And then we're going to wrap up all of these lives with day 21, which will be, I don't know if I'll ever find my dream job, which I guess should be for the people who haven't watched all the videos leading up to this, but we're just going to have a bit of a wrap up. So tomorrow, balance or burnout, your choice. Let's bust that limiting belief that says work-life balance is impossible. I'll see you tomorrow.